All right, before we get into this episode, let's do a Jerry check, shall we? You guys remember watching one of the other episodes, we put some mouse traps in here to see if we could catch some Jerry's. So the Camaro's clean. I know I had a lot of comments on this too. We got any Jerry's? Homer's clean, so nothing there. Let's check and see. Miss Mable, clean and clean. Either these mice don't like peanut butter or might not have any mice in the shop. RT, both those are clean. All right, the mystery trunk. Let's see if we got anything. Nope. Is the peanut butter still on these things, for crying out loud? Yep. Well, y'all, maybe we don't have any Jerry's in here. Maybe they were all living in that Dakota. I mean, that's possible. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I think this is our 7th or 8th episode in a row, which is insane. But anyway, I wanted to stop in with a nice little announcement for you today. Excuse my hands, good night, I'm dirty. Anyway, the announcement is we've made the decision. It's like ding, 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 carved in stone, stamped in wet ink. We are taking Miss Mable on the 2024 Hot Rod Power Tour. That's what we decided. Myself, Kathy, and Squirt will be taking the 5-day adventure throughout the central, I believe, north central Ohio, Kentucky area, whatever, however you want to word it. Anyway, so this will be our 3rd year in a row, so I think we are technically veterans at the Hot Rod Power Tour. So we just wanted to make that announcement and let everybody know we will be at all 5 tracks, all 5 days, and we're hoping to run into some of you fine people. So again, we will have Mable, and we are actually taking her up to our friends at TNF Signs, and we are going to have her labeled up for this special event, and we're going to see if the old girl can make the trip, and I believe she can. And to be honest with you, 3rd time's a charm for us, because Linda went once, twice, and struck out both times on day 3. So we're hoping Mable will be able to carry the torch and take us to the all 5 days, all 5 tracks. So anyway, I wanted to answer a couple questions I've seen down in my comments, and people sent emails and so on and so forth once they realized we were going to the Power Tour. Originally, Artie was supposed to go, but to be honest with you, we think Mable's going to be a better fit. She's a smaller engine. She's older, untested. She could blow up, have a flat tire. We don't know how she's going to do. So to be honest with you, she's probably the better car to take. But anyway, to answer a couple of the questions I've seen in the comments, and I've seen some of the videos on YouTube and online from people, and before I answer the first question, however you want to prepare your family for the Power Tour or yourself for the Power Tour, do what's right for you, okay? The way we do it at BRG to prep for the Power Tour is what I'm going to be doing the next 7 or 8 days, and that is I'm about to dig out Mable, and I am going to put away my daily, and I'm going to put away my truck, and I'm going to drive Mable all the way up to the Power Tour. That way we can work out any kinks, such as headlights not working, windshield wipers not working. I mean, the most important, the radio's got to work, right? And just make sure she's okay, because to be honest with you, as any father or husband, I do not want to put my girls in danger by putting them in a vehicle that is unsafe, and that's just being serious. Okay, the next thing that I've been asked is, what do we take, okay? To be honest with you, we don't take a whole lot. I mean, you can see some of these other channels or other people, I mean, they will take everything, including your refrigerator and the kitchen sink. And that's fine for them if that's what they feel they need. Kathy, Squirt, and myself, we take 1 bag apiece with our change of clothes in them, obviously, because we will be staying at a hotel all 5 days and returning on the last day. As far as tools, I take 1 small toolkit. I use the factory jack, and I'll actually use the factory spare. Now, let's just be honest. That's a 50-year-old Buy-a-Supply spare in there. It should be fine, right? I mean, I think so. So anyway, we'll take a small thing of tools. I'll use the factory jack. We'll take flashlights. We'll take obviously, you know, road snacks and some soft drinks, but that's about it, guys. I don't know how far a lot of you are traveling, but to be honest with you, with the exception to, I believe, the trip in Nashville, I could come home every day if I really wanted to. I mean, Indy's only an hour, hour and a half from the house. Bowling Green's an hour, hour and a half from the house. I think we're going to, I can't remember the one track, but again, it's only an hour, hour and a half from my house. But, you know, when we went our first year, we took Linda, and I'm not going to lie to you, I took a lot of tools. I took a full-size jack. I took a full, you know, 2 tires, a full spare set of tires. We went all out, but again, it was my first year. You know, I wasn't seasoned to it. One thing that you're going to realize is if you're new to this, if it's your first year, I mean, essentially, you're going out there with 1,000 of your friends, right? If you break down, people are going to stop and help you. If you have an issue, you wave down anybody on that tour and say, I need help. People like myself, other influencers, I mean, just your normal guy just going to have fun for day 2 is going to stop and give you a hand. Now, obviously, you want to be cautious. You don't know these people, right? And they don't know you. But, you know, hey, do you need a hand changing your tire? Or do you need a hand? Do you have a valve cover gasket leaking? Or, you know, something silly. So people are going to be there for you. So that's, I guess, my next point. And my final point, and this one's a big one for me and Kathy. Excuse me, my arm's getting tired holding up this camera. We always take probably 200 or 300 Matchbox cars. Now, granted, a lot of people can't do this, and I understand, and I'm not telling you or asking you to do it. But we'll take 200 or 300 Matchbox cars with us, and you're going to have a gazillion kiddos in each town where we're going. And they're going to be sitting along the side of the road, almost like a parade. And when we do this, we hand out Matchbox cars to every kid we see. And if we run out of Matchbox cars, you can look in my previous videos. We go back to the local Walmart, Kmart, Connelly's, dollar store, it doesn't matter, and we'll buy 200 or 300 more Matchbox cars. And we will do this for each and every child along the way. And you've heard me say it in my videos in the past. If we do not keep this passion alive for the next generation, it's going to be gone. All of these cars are, you know, are just going to sit in barns and rot, or collections, and people are going to wonder where they went. And this is where I pay so much respect to influencers, you know, people like Garrett Mitchell, aka Cletus, Derek, Jessica, aka Vice Grip Garage, you know, the Boosted Boys, or Dylan McCool. I mean, you can go on and on and on and on and on and on, right? They're inspiring the next generation at these events. You know, you wouldn't believe the 12 to 18-year-old, maybe even younger, that come just to watch these people perform and have a good time, which is freaking awesome because it's keeping the industry alive. Now, I know there's going to be some of you out there watching that's going to disagree and say you're just name dropping or doing whatever. You know, call it is what it is. You know, they are keeping this sport, or this motorsport, alive for the next generation, which is awesome. Kathy, Squirt, and myself are no different. I've got a 13-year-old girl that comes down here on the weekend and wrenches on these cars. Now, not only do I want her to help keep the sport alive, but I want her to be a, how can I say this? I want her to be able to take care of herself. She's not going to have to rely on a guy or someone else to come change her tire. She's not going to have to rely on somebody to change her oil or pull her engine or build her own drag car. I want her to be completely self-sufficient, man, woman, child, or whatever. Anything I can do to help her or somebody else is awesome. But anyway, I just wanted to stop in again today and let you know we're doing with Miss Mable. We cannot wait. And I will have some footage of Miss Mable pulling it. She's going to do about 100 to 120 miles a day every day for the next 7-8 days. And if something happens, we'll fix it. We'll get her back on the road. If she drives just perfect, then hey, I don't have to spend any money, right? We can put it all in the Trans Am, which is sitting over there. By the way, if you haven't checked that out, I think we're episode 2 into that series. The first one was introduction. Second one was first day of teardown, and good night did I make a mess out of that car. But I'm going to tell you something. When these parts roll in here, They are going to be everywhere. I'm going to slip something out from under my hat here, aside from my bald head. We actually looked at the engine and transmission combo for that car today. And aside of being you could buy a small town for what it cost, if I decide to go that way, let's just say it's got a Whipple supercharger. I'll tell you that. Inside this Trans Am. And it is unreal. I believe it's 780 horsepower to the wheels. We're going to go with a 6-speed transmission. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I haven't decided 100%. I'm looking at a couple other options as well. But that Trans Am is going to be epic. But anyway, if you guys really have any questions in your rookies, or just you want some help trying to get some stuff together, information together for the Hot Rod Power Tour, feel free to drop it in the comments. If you don't want to put it in the comments because you feel awkward, feel free to send me over an email, bustedradiograge@gmail.com. And I can just kind of give you some advice that way. But anyway, we hope to see you there. Miss Mable will be labeled up Busted Radio Garage. She might even have her own little name down the side of the car, so you know it's us. I will have stickers. I will have some shirts left over. I may have 1 or 2 Linda shirts left. I will have some hats. I will have some BRG shirts. I will have Homer shirts. I will have a little bit of everything in case you guys want to run up and say hello, get you a little bit of something. And other than that, again, I just wanted to stop in and keep this momentum going on the channel. And that's it, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. BRG out.